Hello YouTube, welcome to the inside of this BMW. Hopefully everything's working because on my PC YouTube is being funny to me and not saying that I'm live, and I should be. There we go, that's better. I should be. Yes, and you can hear me, and I can do some pop out of the chat because I might want to read it. Chat done. I want to pop it out. Why can't I pop the chat out? Pop out chat, there we go. Put it over the screen and then I can make it bigger if I need to. There we go. That should be better. All of that out of the way. Oh, I need to clean my lens off now. Typical. Right, that's better. We'll do this again. Oh, I've got a bit of something smudging on my lens. It's okay though, it's not too bad, I think. Right. Got to position this headset right. Finding the sweet spot sometimes is a bit thing with this. See if I can just do that quickly because that's not cutting it. Settings, adjust visibility. I don't know if you'll be able to see this. Yeah, that's sort of okay. Okay, there. Better. Right, so we're sitting in BMW. Yay, M3. I'm just going through trying to open up stuff. I was hoping that I would have.
How's it going?
Hey, how you doing? I'm not sure who it was that said that, but welcome. Yeah, I was kind of just going through things, opening some stuff up. I was hoping to have the Fanatec GT Pro should have arrived yesterday, but it's been delayed. Oh, it's Ham. It's Ham. Hello, Ham. I watched the stream the other day. Very good. Looked good fun. I would have joined, but I was sort of like, I'm not going to play on a joypad and stuff. And we'll see. At some point, I'll probably join in the good fun of the creative stuff that he's doing and things like that. That looks amazing, by the way. So go check out Ham's channel if you haven't seen that. And also, of course, Lincoln Clay and many other people who joined in. It was Trey Cool. So yeah, I'm just trying to open up more stuff, open up tracks, get to the point where I have cars that I can actually drive with you people, because I haven't got any cars that I can kind of drive with you guys.
With your new kit, thumbs up.
Exactly. So I'm actually playing. I couldn't be bothered to set up the Logitech on the table here. So I'm playing with the sense controller. So I'm doing this proper console styling. Check this out. It does look so good in here. The amount of detail they've gone to is just insane on these cars. It just looks I mean, the transparency look of that as well. That you can go in, you can see that it's Bosch that manufactured the glass for the front lens covers of the lights, and all of this business is insane. And even see the details in there of the fan and the fan mesh and all this business. I just hats off to them on the detail they've achieved in this game. Right, so opening more and more up through the menus that you get from the cafe, I tend to find obviously that it gives you cars that are appropriate. I've modded this one up a little bit so that I'm in a reasonably competitive range, and I'm about to go onto the Nordschleife for the first time in Gran Turismo 7 in VR for me. So we're just opening that up now. So this will be my first time around the Nordschleife in Gran Turismo 7. And it'll be a part of this FR challenge, which I think has got a 550 on it. Yeah, it's an FR challenge 550. You can see my M3, I've upped it a little bit to 575. Generally, I've been doing a little bit below the PP than recommended. And somebody's car alarm is going off outside. That's great, okay. So generally I've been doing below the recommended car level and coming in about second, third, sometimes first. But this time I've gone a little bit further over the top on it, just because I'm losing money when I'm coming in a little bit off the pace. But this, well, as we know, it's the Nuremberg GP. I was hoping it would be the actual full Nuremberg. That's a shame. I wanted it to be the whole. I wanted it to be the Nordschleife. I thought it was going to be the Nordschleife. Okay. Well, we'll do the Nuremberg GP then. It's the first time I've done that on here as well, so that's the first part. Hopefully we get to open up the
your stream with new NVIDIA Super Resolution Enhancement Fusion for Chrome, super scaled to 1440p. That BMW looked so good.
Nice, it does, and I love that you can see them in full life size. Right, a little bit of concentration, maybe needed. I haven't driven this BMW, so I don't know what to expect of it as a car. A lot, because it's a legendary car, the BMW M3. But I do like as well, obviously, the quickness of just being able to pick up controller, put on the headset, and bam, go into a little bit of action. And it does look so pretty, this game, and the headlights and the sunlight can be particularly dazzling. Oh, a little bit of a bump there. That's the rain coming down, and I've got, like, I think just super soft tyres on.
Yet the setup time is very, very fast and convenient.
Oh yeah. It's one of the great things about the PSVR2 and the PlayStation 5. It is just... Oh, I've gone overshot badly. I should be penalised for that, really. I penalised myself. I didn't take that very well. Maybe it's the rain. I'm going to blame the rain of my poor performance with Oh, that's coming down heavy, isn't it? Is it going to let down? It's still second place, so we can beat that guy in front. Oh my god, now it's coming down properly heavy. Whoa. Look at that rain. Oh, I can feel the aquaplaning a little. Gonna brake a little bit super early for that corner, because otherwise I think the rain is just gonna be... Yeah. No traction to pick up the speed out of there. Gonna go by that way. I'm going to play it really cautious here. Oh, and we're off the track again. I can't lay down any power whatsoever. Fortunately, the guy behind me can't seem to either. Like, zero traction. We just want to get across the line. Yay, we finished first. So, yeah. That was weird. One thing I do find a little bit weird is when it constantly resets the view when you go from VR view to this flat view. It's a little odd when it does that, but otherwise it's kind of okay. And when you're going into the car, first of all, sort of like look down a bit, and when it goes into the VR, you find if you look down a bit and then you go up, then the steering wheel tends to be in kind of roughly the right place. And I need a drink there because my throat is already going a bit dry. I've also got some throat sweets here. Yeah, and sorry, that probably sounded really weird. I really should fit my mod mic to this headset because the mics are, I think, in not great on the PSVR compared. I really should set up a mod mic on here, yeah, really. But quick and easy, and I like that about it. It's making it fun to do some of these streams again, rather than the mass amount that we normally have to do on streaming. So, there we go, we've won another car. I already had that golden one there acquired from the last menu thing that I had done. Now we've got a silver M307 there, so I already had the 03. Now we got an 07 M3. Okay. Some more points. We came in, did I come in first there? I did, didn't I? So that's good. More money. We want more money. Because that's the kind of downside with this game. You've got to try and get all that money to open stuff up. But it's also kind of, strangely, one of the things I like doing as well, so I was hoping that we'd get to do all of the big Nordschleife. I was really thought that's where we were going, but it's not. Well, that was creepy. Kind of sounded like one of my doors opening and closing by itself. And I'm the only person here, so that's weird. Okay, so you got circuit experience stuff there. We're going to go straight to the Red Bull ring. I haven't done the Red Bull ring in here yet. So this should be PP no limit. Okay. What sort of cars are third place or higher? Okay, what type of cars are we going to be up against if they said no limit? No, we're still up against sort of, you know. I think that's more track info rather than the challenge info. It gets a bit confusing like that. So I'm like, why is it saying this and that and the other, and then it says what you really need? So it's a bull. It's a bull with the golden horns. Right, so we're going to back to it. It's rain. I haven't checked what tyres I've got on. I've probably still got like some super softs on. So they're probably not the best. It's intermittent rain. As you can see, I've actually got the overlays on, so I can see a little bit more about the race information and what's coming up on the track. Particularly handy if you don't know the track, which I don't. Should be essential in the rain, of course. Oh, look, there's the Red Bull. Well, the statue of the bull. Look at the distance in there. I know people sort of like say, okay, this isn't blurry, But the fact is, it's not so blurry that you can't see it, and you can see a long way into the distance. You can see all the detail that you need to race. And that is very important. Trying to play a clean race here. That just looks so good. That's so convincing. I just love, you know, you could see how the wheels were turning in there. As you speed it up. You know that effect when you're in a car and the wheels spin one way and they'll turn the other way and it looks like they're going backwards, but they're still going forwards, but then they're going backwards again. That whole thing as an effect when you see that in real life. That's all still there as well. It just little details and things like that, obviously, always. Oh, I've overcooked that. Need to speed up a bit. I need to get at least one more space. Like I say, I'm not familiar really too much with this track. I know I should be from other sims, but it's honestly one of those tracks that I don't actually race on that much. I know people absolutely love this track on a lot of other sims. I've never been too enamoured with it, but I can't give it any faults as well, because it does look to have some interesting turns and very slow around there. I'm playing overly cautious. Got another sharp one coming up. I don't want to overshoot much, basically. There we go, I got a best in sector there. Little improvements are always the thing. Steady, consistent driving to bring improvements overall is what I generally aim for in everything. There we go, finish. Second, could have been better. Of course, could have been a lot worse. I am rated up a little bit more higher than some of those other cars there. The recommended was 550, and I think my car is around the 570, 580 on PP, so it's a little bit of a poor showing on my front, really. So picking up some rewards along the way. And look at that. Oh. M3 89. I remember actually when I was a kid and used to go to like social clubs quite a lot with parents and grandparents and my sister and stuff. And one of the social clubs we used to visit used to be next to, well, right near a BMW garage. And I can remember seeing that M3 in the showroom, brand new, and the price tag on it was, well, it was pretty extortionate for the time. And I think, if I can't recall how much it was exactly. I really can't. But whatever it was, I just thought, that's a lot of money. Which it was. Amazing car though. Right, we'll move onwards. This is one of the things about this, isn't it, really, is Ken, you really do have to open up all the different stuff. So we've got all our things from there. Like it says, full course. So we're going to go back to the cafe. There's the cafe. Let's show you another picture from the North Schleifer there. Coming down the hill, well, going up the hill actually. You can see the hill, one hill in the background, and you can come up the other side.
Thanks for the content and details, red exclamation mark.
Cheers, you're welcome. Hopefully, enjoying. Hey, Memphis, how you doing? So, here, getting these sort of like rewards, and then you'll open up another menu. I kind of wish they would give you multiple choices of menus to open up, so that you can sort of like, instead of just feeding you one at a time, that they would give you a bit more. Like another roulette ticket, which I think I've gone through about 5 of these today, and all 5 have been the minimal amount of money. I have like 0 luck when it comes to these those tickets, and it's really very, very annoying. So there's the menu book, and you go through that, and it'll do something. It can tell you something about them, of course. So sometimes it'll come like this, and it'll give you a little bit behind it before it'll open up the menu, the next menu. So saying about all the touring car in-house sports division. So there you go. So, yeah. Yes, they do. The M3, ever popular. Yeah, it was a beautiful car. When you first saw that back in the 80s, it was like, whoa. Okay, Alfa Romeos. I like Alfas. I owned an Alfa, so I used to own an Alfa, I don't anymore. you know, in Europe, I think, in the UK especially, you can't really call yourself a petrol head. What the American side usually calls a motorhead, I think. You can't really call yourself a petrol head if you haven't at some point owned an Alpha. That's the sort of old school consensus. And I do agree, alphas have a special place with me because of that I have owned one, and I did love it. And they are beautiful cars to drive, and they're just quintessentially Italian car that's they're just lovely to drive. Strange as well, obviously, as well, because they're all generally a lot of front engine, front wheel drive. But we'll see what happens here when we get this book, menu book. So we've got that. We'll have some more places here open to us. We'll see if I can get luckier than the minimal amount of money from this roulette thing. Because it just loves giving me nothing but the minimal amount. So let's wish me luck. And there we go again. So all of today, all I've been getting is whatever the minimal amount of money is on that, that's all it's been giving me. If you had a similar experience, then, you know, we need to shout a thing and say, you know, hey, fix your randomized system here because it's a little bit biased. I mean, how many times can one person just get the minimal amount? After 5 rewards, I think it was 5 roulette tickets today, I've only ever received the minimal amount of money that was off the smallest prize every single time. So, I'm a bit sort of like, why bother with the whole spinny thing? You're just gonna give me the minimal amount. But there you go. Right. Let's see what I have to do for these ones. So, we've got Brands Hatch, which we know well. Aorus. I can't remember. Saragad. I can't even pronounce that properly. Sorry. Got Sweden and that as well, so we'll start in England. So no Brands Hatch, well enough. Clubman 600. Sardinia, there you go. I thought it was Sardinia, but I wasn't sure. I was like, okay. Great. So we Clubman 600.
It's like saying lasagna.
Okay. So it is Sardinia. Okay. I thought it was, but I'm like, it doesn't look right to me. You know, sometimes you can be off on these things. Being dyslexic doesn't help on that as well, so let's see what car rules are. So car rules are that 600. I'm at 575. So, I could probably look to going higher. Let's look what I've got in my cars there. So applicable ones 575. That is my highest there that I can use in the regulations. That's within the regulations. I don't want to be spending more, so we're going to keep with the BMW M303. Yeah? Let's enter this and see how we get on. Hopefully we get in the top 3, and you will get a gift of the little Mito, which I have been Mito.
To the touring cars. Final race is there in September when the sun is starting to set.
I do like this as a track, actually, in terms of how the small elevation changes, or the elevation changes, so it's a very pretty track. Although it has a couple of bits that are tricky. This corner, the first corner, is the one that throws people. And which version? We're doing the longer version here, are we? This is an odd corner.
Do you think GT7 with VR2 is up there with the PC VR sims? Maybe not in pure resolution, but performance, graphics, and gameplay.
Yeah, I mean, it comfortably sits up there in graphical terms to play. It really is very smooth. Graphically, I think it is gorgeous. Yes, there is not pin sharp across everything, but certainly not a mess. Everything that's important for you to see, you can see. The shining thing here, though, is the colour and the breadth of, like, brightness, darkness in the PSVR2 as headset is amazing. That light, for example, the sunlight coming over here is just so good. Turning point there was dreadful. My line was awful. I never know what to make of that corner.
It doesn't look like just a white spot, but more of a eye blinding effect.
Exactly, it is an eye blinding effect, and headlights as well in this game can be no small joke. Come on. Just need to catch the pack for... Oh, come on. No, come on. Stay with it. Just trying to catch these guys up. They just got that bit more performance than me, it seems.
I never seen lighting that actually made me squint except when I first turned on TV in the morning. LOL.
Oh no, that sunlight there, it really is quite good. What the PSVR2 can do. Its panels are quite amazing, and obviously Gran Turismo 7 is a HDR game, and the panels in the PSVR2 are HDR. The HDR RGB stripe. Look at this cut and dash! Oh, that's beautiful. Sorry, I need to concentrate on getting past it.
They swear they felt warmth when the sun comes out after rain.
Yeah, I was swearing I could feel a little heat there as the sun popped out of the tree line there. Oh,
That count hatch, please, D.
and you see it reflecting off of the cars there. It does make for an extraordinarily beautiful game, actually. The one thing I wish they'd do better is the sound. It's not bad sound, but I think if you go to something like Assetto Corsa Competizione, the sound in that game is just incredible. That's the one thing that GT7 is missing.
For contrast.
Not in some of these. No, it's very much dependent on the headset you've got. But this is the only headset that's really commercially available that does HDR. The others you tend to find they'll have the dark blacks, but then you've got a different.
For example.
That's again, the Rift S is an LCD screen, I think. I think the Rift S was LCD. Doesn't have as dark a black as you get in here, and it doesn't have as white, and it's not HDR. So the color pop and all of that you don't have in a Rift S that you have in the PSVR 2. It's as simple as that, and that's down to the screens, because these are micro OLEDs in here with RGB stripe HDR, and you know, yes, it will, especially if you pick the right thing as well. Certain bits in certain games highlight it more than others. Obviously, Horizon, when you're doing Horizon, the colour in that, first of all, pops like nobody's business. The intro screen for this, where they do the really long video,
in different
when they
in the index, for example.
Yeah, the index. I like the colour in the index, but it's more subdued. Yeah, the index is a bit more subdued than this. Certainly, this just pops. And I like the way they've gone down that road of, having the HDR there straight away, having that this richness is definitely.
The S2 is actually using the pentiled system. It might explain the mirror.
No, I don't think I'm certain it's using an RGB stripe. I was pretty sure it was on an RGB stripe, but I could be wrong. Um, you know, off the top of my head, I was pretty sure it's an RGB stripe in here. But I know the previous PSVR was obviously RGB stripe.
Sadly, it's Bradley, I believe, found it to be pentile.
But the manufacturers say that it's RGB stripe. If someone claims that it's other and to what that is, then I don't know what to say on that. But, But I would have to pull up the specs and check that out as a story and see what the deal is on that. But that's the first I've heard of it, so I was certain it was supposed to be RGB. But, hey. It's odd as, obviously they didn't go to the pancake lenses with this yet. It would be lovely if this headset had pancake lenses in some ways, because that would alleviate a lot of other issues.
I might be getting crap information. It is the internet, by the way.
Yeah, the internet can do that to us all. Like I say, off the top of my head, I thought it would be RGB stripe on this one as well. It kind of got me worried about my own thoughts on that. Let me just take a moment and I will double check what the spec is to make sure that I am not completely wrong. So I wouldn't want to give out a load of rubbish information. Let's see. PSVR2 spec. So, yes, it is OLED, 2000 pixels by 2040 per eye. Refresh rates are 90 and 120. Lens. So, is that RGB? Okay, so is OLED. Okay. More items. So, is that OLED in... So, approx 110 degrees. What other things has it got about the panel there?
Can't see you smiling face with sunglasses.
Panel layout. Panel specs. Let's see, Wikipedia. So OLED, HDR, refresh rate. Why does nobody say about the pixel arrangement? Panel. pixel arrangement. Okay.
If Sony is quiet about
Let's
the
see.
arrangement, then it might be pentile. Otherwise,
Yeah, you'd expect them to. I'm having a... Yeah, it's pentile, you're quite right. There you go. So, my correction is definitely a pentile diamond arrangement. So there you go. Pentile diamond arrangement. 2 subpixels per pixel. Yeah. So there you go. I shall know to correct myself in future on that one. And now I've got them blurred, my lenses. Excuse me one moment. We're speaking all this and one interesting piece of information, of course, as well with the PSVR2 is
doesn't demean my thoughts about
that
PSVR2.
in the
If it
box
looks great, then who
they
cares?
do not include a lens cloth. So, if you're new to VR and you don't have lens cloths, get yourself a nice lint-free lens cloth. Also, if you're a glasses wearer, I do recommend getting yourself some... Oh, the bits there. Right, let's get back to it. Can't find the sweet spot now. This is the other thing with the PSVR over some other things, though, or that's not quite as good with some other headsets in terms of lenses, is the sweet spot is very small. Though the handy thing is you've got this whole let's see if I can do it. I don't know if you guys end up seeing it or not. I don't know if it will show this or not. There's an adjust visibility kind of thing which you can do, and it will show you if your headset is on a little wonky, and you can then adjust your little dial and thing just to make sure that your clarity is all good and in place. Which is what I just did, because I took it off to go find out that information to make sure on it. Back to game. Okay, let's get on with the game. So there we go, we've acquired a Mito, which one of my friends owned a Mito. They didn't like the Mito, they actually ended up not liking it because of several factors, and they owned it for about 2 weeks, I think, and then got a different car. It was kind of strange. They went from the Toyota Hachinoku. So they went from a Toyota GT86 to a Mito, and then they went completely the other way from there into, I think, Lexus. All in the space of a month. Okay. Right. Where are we off to next? We just about got away with that one, didn't we? But did you see that Lamborghini on there? Like, we're gonna try and push maybe the spec of. Should I try and push the spec of that car up a bit more, or no? We'll just go for it. We'll just 600. I could maybe buy something that will just push it up a little bit, just for a little bit more comfort zone, because we are a little under there.
I am great tantrum and I am a tech nerd. I need help.
Okay, let's see. Of course, one of the things with Gran Turismo throughout the ages of PlayStation, is all this customizing the car bit. So I'm going to go for weight reduction, because that's usually kind of a good route to start off with all the cars. And that's going to boost me up to 590 for a reasonable price there. And then I think you still have to do the weight reduction in stages. So with the weight reduction, you actually do have to do stage 1, 2 and 3 in order. You can't just immediately go to stage 3. That used to always be the way with it. There's no stage 4, so it's NA there. But I've got a stage 3 there, so if I do stage 3 here, that's going to put me up to 599, which is close enough to the recommended 600 pp for these races.
I found when you upgrade cars you want to do upgrades in stages. But it depends of the product.
Exactly.
It can just be upgraded to racing.
Exactly, they can say something like a flywheel could be upgraded straight in, or a racing air filter could also be a good one. You can see now, well, there's no stage 4 on this one, so that's the way that goes on that one.
Better off buying racing filter and silencer, cheap and cheerful.
Yeah, I'm going to just get the air filter for now, because that's too expensive. I'm trying to save up a bit of money at the same time as I go along to try and get some other cars. But I'll just whack that on, because that's a cheapish one to do. And that just puts me up over the 600, so I'm 600.6 up there on the PP. So it's in line with what the recommended level is for the menus that I'm participating in. Like I said, on that last one, I was a bit under there. I was surprised I got where I was there. I thought I wasn't going to make it, but, I did. So we're going to do Sardinia. And Clubman 600. And we're going to enter that.
I can't believe Sarah said bigger the PP, better the performance. I am, it is what she said, right?
Yes. The higher the PP, the higher the performance. Basically, that's going to raise up each time you do something like lowering the weight of the car, upping what the air filter does, or the computer. Some are more effective per cost than other bits. And there's also ones that will put the car at a disadvantage, so you can pay to have your car put down, like add ballast and stuff. Right, let's do this. I'm not sure too much on this track really. I may notice it, I may recognise it when I'm going around it, but wow! Hello, Alps. Whoa, 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 whoa. They were very slow, they were slow around that corner there, and with three of them. Oh, this is a busy track with lots to distract you. It's very pretty though. So pretty, it's too pretty. I don't know where to look. I need to watch what I'm doing on the racing, but I want to just drive around this one and do some sightseeing as well. Yes, pretty does equal dangerous. Equals dangerous driving from me as I look around the place. Down the outside, hear that Countach bubbling away there. Very skinny out of that corner. You can hear the V12 of that Countach sort of like bubbling away. It was lovely. Oh, the helicopter you can hear above me.
Are you using the shipped-in box earpods or the over-the-ears for audio?
I'm using the in-ear earbuds. I find them adequate. Oh, that was not great. I do. Ah! I don't own the other headphones because I have a set of SteelSeries headphones. And other arrangements. One of the things that really did surprise me actually with the PS5 is they removed the digital output, for the sound. They removed the optical digital output. I would have liked to have seen that remain because obviously my headset and a lot of other headsets that are available on the market use that optical output. It means that if I'm to use, when I use my stainless steels, it puts it to the USB to the base station of my other fuller headset. But of course, going straight through the stereo jack on here means that you get the surround sound. Goodness that comes from this. So the only way to get the surround sound, the 3D sound, that is to either have it directly hooked in via a plug to the VR headset, or with the what I don't know what they're called, wireless sense 3D or something like that, isn't it? Right, we're in third place. I need to concentrate a bit here because I'm messing up. And I need to catch them. I don't think I can. There's the flag. So I finished third. It's, you know, considering that I was messing around a lot there, that's reasonable. And was at the same PP basically as them really, so that's cool enough, I think. Does mean I'm lacking credits, and I'll go back at other times.
The screen is not as jumpy as I remember. Looks like Sony worked on the torque jumpiness we see.
That's good. Oh, Alpha 4C. Lovely.
More stable looking.
And we've added some more, there we go, we've added some more raceways. I want to go have a look at that car. Have we completed that menu? So did we complete that menu? No, we've got another one there. I want to go see that car though. Will that end up, let's see. That is possible, but it's 527 and I need a 600. Oh, they're beautiful cars basically. They're the 4C. I think the one that we can win in here is it the 6C or something? Is it called 6C? The prize for this one.
Out on TV, if PS5 connected to TV.
Well, having the optical output, was this good for headphones? Because I've got a wireless headphone headset and stuff, and keeping everything separate, so your chat channel and your main game sound are both coming from different sources, so you can remix them on the fly in my headset rather than having to go through menus and different things like that to change chat game balances. I have it all on a dial on my headset when it comes to the SteelSeries wireless. It's the Arctic Pro SteelSeries, SteelSeries Arctic Pro wireless that I've got, which is a nice, comfortable headset, and it's just one of those things that surprised me. It's also a case of if you want to go to other sound sources like sound bars and things like that, if you're using monitors don't tend to have another digital output to the other side of things there, whereas TVs might have a digital output to go to a soundbar and other bits and pieces like that. So that's why I was surprised they just didn't include that output on the PS5.
With extra batteries.
Exactly, it has the extra battery, which is very handy at times, because if your headset goes dead, you don't have to put a wire in it. You just immediately clip off one of the sides, which is magnetic, put the battery in there, put the battery in the base station, and bam, it's done. Very convenient headset. Right, we're going to enter this one. So 8C is the prize for getting a third or higher. We're going to take a look at those cars, those alphas, afterwards, because they're just such beautiful looking cars. They're gorgeous, they are. Gotta be careful with this banked corner it gets you. I got the angle a bit wrong. In the inside of that little Clio there, on the grass a little bit. Again, that wasn't exactly the best line through there. That could have been done a lot cleaner. Oh, shaky. That was very dodgy of me. Out of the way, little Audi. Bye-bye, TT, and your big wing. That's a cool little off and catches me off guard. There we go, here's a 4C. You see what I mean by the shape of that car? It's just such a gorgeous looking car. Oh, they gave it a bit of a bump. Beautiful looking car, isn't it? This corner can be so deceptive sometimes. That's reasonable. Patience on that one. Wasn't tight enough in to take it really well. I should have been down a gear there. I wasn't, but I was okay. Gotta watch out for this one, braking hard into the corner. Oops, that was so my fault. I did brake earlier. Sometimes I just don't figure out how I was trying to turn in while still on the braking. That's a bad way to do it. Final lap, position 2. All to play for. Want to keep it on the straight and narrow here, and I don't. I come off deceptively. Like I said, bit of a weird corner. It's got a few tricky ones. This, they look quite easy and quite wide, but you suddenly find yourself running out of space. Foot down all the way through that one, of course. This one is a little bit more balanced. And again, you might want to just point in a little bit on this one. Use the brake to point yourself in a bit. Get as straight as you can out of the exit. And just take it nice and calm through here. Come on. No, it's not going to happen. It's down to the wire. But no. Didn't quite get that first. But that was fun. I enjoyed that. I definitely enjoyed that. I do like if you have that balance between getting towards a goal and ending things and there being a little bit of a challenge. And so if it's too easy, then no fun. If it's, too hard, then it can be frustrating. So that balance of gameplay of feel-good factor versus reward and challenges is a very hard line to play, especially when you consider the great breadth of players that will play this game, from people who are really absolute beginners to people who are absolute monsters on a track. The monsters on the track will just go, oh yeah, that was too easy, way too easy, and things like that. But then if it's too easy for some, then consider using cars which are within the regulations but are slower. Give yourself the disadvantage. I do like the new Sophie AI as well, actually. If you haven't seen the video I did on looking at the Sophie AI, go have a look at that. Interesting development. It was fun to race against Sophie AI. It really did battle you nicely. I hope it goes well with that, and they do actually pull it more into the game. Some other AI with that is a little bit more dynamic would be quite interesting. Driving AI systems in games is, of course, very important to games like Gran Turismo. Anything game-wise, excuse me a second, I just need a drink. So that's not bad. Another one down. But I want to pop into the VR showroom and take a look at these alphas, because they're gorgeous. I know we got the calf there, but I just want to immediately go into the garage and take a quick look at those alphas. Italy, where are you? Italy, there you are. Okay, so we just got ourselves a 4C and the 8C. 4C is, of course, the little one. Can I do... I can't do the thing from here. I have to change into it. Okay, so if I change car... and we go to the 4C first. And we go to the VR showroom. And I'm going to do it in this Japanese style room, because then you got like sort of like this light and this wood thing. I think we're going to take a look at it. There we go. But yeah, it's a gorgeous looking car though. It's just so beautiful. Hey, look at that. Go down to the floor here. That's just beautiful. Can I go straight over the top? I can. Hehehe. This is weird doing this way. But yeah, all the details they put into these are just amazing, and then obviously the interior details are incredible. Oh, I do miss my old Alpha. Because my old Alpha actually had a wooden steering wheel as well. And if you haven't driven a car with a wooden steering wheel before, I tell you, there's something about it that was always nice. There was a sense of drama with a wooden steering wheel that I just loved. It always felt so comfortable in the hands. But there you go. Right, let's change into the 8C. Oh! I'm sorry, I'm providing car porn here, really, aren't I? It's we'll do that Japanese style room again. It's just, oh, too beautiful. Just too beautiful. Look at it. Indicators, the lights. Yeah. This car is one I am yet to see in real life, I think. I haven't actually seen one of these in real life. Seen the 4Cs in real life, but I haven't seen one of these 8. I haven't seen an 8C in real life. Yeah, 8C Competizione. I have not seen one of those. I mean, the line down this car is just gorgeous. I know it looks a bit different for you guys on a flat screen, but when you see that, that's just beautiful. Oh, lovely. I always love that. The dials in here. Oh, yeah, light those up. Beautiful. Just nice clean dials. RPM on the right, speedo on the left. That sort of 2-barrel type of haunch. Exactly what I had, sort of like the same sort of deal that I had in my Alpha. But like I said, my Alpha had a wooden steering wheel. But, oh, I do love Alphas. Okay, enough of me just going nuts over the Alpha 8C. we returned to our regular programming of getting on with it. Oh, beautiful. So there's roulette ticket. We'll see if I end up with the same thing. That's really what it says about Alfa Romeo. Alfa Romeo. Oh. One of the oldest out of the numerous car brands in Italy is Alfa Romeo of Milan. Established in 1910, they've been around for well over a century. Its emblem is also something of a classic, combining the cross of the city of Milan with the snake that is the symbol of the local house of Visconti. It's been their company badge from the very beginning. So, 1911, Alfa Romeo took part in the first Grand Prix, along with other manufacturers from various countries. And between the 1920s and 30s, Alfa Romeo racing cars won GP race after GP race. Since then, they have produced many legendary sports cars that carry over the performance of their race cars. And of course, Alfa Romeo still continues this tradition today. And of course, they have some amazingly gorgeous looking cars. Not just fast, but gorgeous looking cars. They, the whole emotive passion, as it were. So we use circuit experience to learn about tracks. So this is another thing the menu is going to take you through, is different parts of the game. Now you get your hands on some powerful European cars from BMW and Alfa Romeo. Like to enter the European Championship. Features some tracks you're probably not all that familiar with, so you need to do your homework. And some that I probably am a little bit more familiar with. Head over to World Circuits and select Dragon Trail Gardens in Europe. Use the circuit experience feature to drive a lap of the track and get a feel for its layout. Once you manage to record a bronze or better on your practice lap, the menu is complete. Now, I've said about this before, that the circuit experience feature to learn all about tracks in Gran Turismo 7 is, in my opinion, one of the most brilliant things about it, because no other sim does what GT7 does and the Gran Turismo does in putting the tracks into different sectors for you to be able to go over and do various sort of time trials over. And I think that's just a brilliant way to do it. Right, received a gift. Like I said, every single one of these gifts today has been the lowest amount of money. And that's like 5 or 6 times now that I've had like the lowest amount of money. So we're hoping for something more than the lowest amount of money. Yay! Finally! I got something that isn't the lowest amount of money. God blimey, that's like... Wow! Wow! It's like 500,000. See that? That was like more money than I had in my bank. That's more money than I had banked already. Amazing. Okay, so here we go. We're probably going to take this Alfa Romeo out for a spin on some of these things here. Let's go try missions. Are available there, and claim victory in a one-lap attack race at Dragontail Gardens. Okay. Where is that gonna be? I'm sure it said that it was... Dragontail. Okay. So that's gonna be Europe. Croatia. I was kind of thinking about going to Croatia possibly this year. If you've never been to Croatia before, by the way, highly recommend visiting Croatia because they have some gorgeous coastline. Really, really very picturesque places, Croatia. And during the summer and everything else like that can just have some gorgeous weather and just spectacular coastline. Right, so we're going to do the experience there, and it's going to be what they say there, so gardens. And as you can see, the thing I like about this is it breaks it down sector by sector by sector. So you can sort of like go through and learn, and if you go through like your time trials and things like that and you're finding, right, I've got a problem with one particular part of the track or one particular corner, then it means that you can go here and you just pick out the sector that has the corner that you've got the problem with and do that sector again and again and again until you find the extra speed where you're going wrong, rather than having to do a whole lap. And if it's, you know, if you have like one corner or two corners on a track like the Nordschleife, where you've got to spend so much time going around the entire track to get to the corner that you want to practice constantly, you know, that's where this really comes in and can save you bacon. What time is it? 10:06. I do love that they put a clock up here. It's so easy to lose your time when you're doing stuff like this. You get so involved in different things, and of course I have to get up at a reasonable time tomorrow, even though it's a Sunday, because it's Mothering Sunday tomorrow, so I'm going to go see my mother, as it were. So yeah, for Mother's Day, we have to go see, you know, Mum, as it were. Hello, who we got? Hey, it's Gamertag. How you doing, buddy? So yeah, Dragontail. Let's get in here. This is going to be like time trial, so not as exciting as some other stuff. How did you enjoy the racing the other day there? So you've got some different stuff out about Saints and Sinners. I really did enjoy your little video before your review type thing or stream on Saints and Sinners. That really did give me a chuckle, by the way. It was much appreciated, just loved Love the off-cuff way of you wandering through. You can tell I wasn't concentrating there. Love the off-cuff way in which you're just strolling along with a hatchet in hand,
GT thumbs up.
chopping away at zombies as you're casually doing a sort of like walk and talk. Right, we want to do better than that, need to do better than that, need to get all across the board here.
Gaming legend. Love this game.
Boom. No, need to retry harder. And that's what I like about here with being able to do these parts. Is every single time I can go through and go, okay, I should be able to get more speed here by maybe braking in later. I could have stayed up in fourth for that corner maybe. Pull back down into third there. Down in second. Keep it tight around here and accelerate out. Miss the gear. And yeah, still not getting it good. Retry. So this first corner I'm braking way too much. That's better. Keep it all through third. And there we go. New record. Bronze. Still want to do better than that. Let's just retry that a bit more. So, I think you can go in a little bit deeper on there. Yeah, we're on the power a good bit more earlier. And there you go, there's another new record. And this should clearly go up and up and up and up through that. Right, let's exit that bit. I do wish they'd have that screen there, this part where you could just select the sectors off a bit more, but we'll try the next sector out, see how we do on that. I can gradually piece together the whole track and then you do everything for the whole track. Dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. What was that? Good job, Bronze? No, that was dreadful. Surely not. Okay. Much you can do worse there? Yeah, I did about the same basically. on the gas too early. On the gas way too early there. I'm off the gas too early, and I'm on the gas too early. And so wide. I don't know what I'm doing there, but it's a very bad line. It's a terrible line. I'm going to do one more, and then we'll move on to the next bit. See, what will happen is, normally, when I do this by myself, I go, okay, let's concentrate a bit more on what we do here. I think with this one, we don't use the whole of the road. Yeah, we use more a middle line. Come out that way, and then bam bam bam, suddenly we have silver. So that's a little bit the secret on that one. So our line was totally way off. We can go in a lot deeper if we keep close to the middle and get a better line out. No need to go all the way over to the right. Exceptionally wide track makes sense. Moving on to sector 3. Do I have to do all three lots for the thing, or just the final? Okay, well, I don't know this track too well anyway, but just for speed of things, we're going to do the full attack and see how we're doing a full lap. It's a sporty little car, this little Peugeot. Can't believe I got away with clipping that like that. A little bit hidden, that one. Oh, what a view though. Okay, bronze, congratulations, cleared. Is that cleared off, or do I need to go through all the others to win the prize on this one? I believe no, I still need to go through and clear the lot, so we'll do that.
I think by completing the trophies you get more money or a reward.
Yeah, I think you do as well, but like I say, I tend to go back over them later, because I do like getting all gold along the line, but sometimes you know how it can be that you sometimes can't always figure out the best way around until you've gone over something a good few times. That's dreadful. Blah blah. Not more practice. This sector should definitely have a flow to it, I think. Shave a few seconds off. So there we go, silver.
And I'm the same.
Yeah, there's also a thing of on stream I'd just go straight through. Otherwise, I think you know, a little bit too repetitive on stream for you guys as well. But off stream, I will happily be hours and hours and hours spent on finding how to shy off as much as I can, so that I can get all of those golds. And I will go through all of these track experiences, and I will get all those golds. You know I will. Have to get the whole consistency stuff up. I mean, well, that was good. But I do love that you can, you know, come in here. I think you can also load other people's ghosts up as well, not just your own. That's overcooked it. I think you can load up like some other ghosts as well, which is brilliant. Oh no! I thought I could make a line there, but I was a bit too enthusiastic. That was nicer. Certainly smoother. There we go, there's a gold. So, we'll come at that one. And that's what I mean, you improve time and time again. And like I said, I think you can go on there. Oh, there we go. Got a 10th out of some of my friends there. But there are certainly many other people that are higher up on me there. So, but yeah, ranking boards, you can sort of like go, okay, friends, top 10 stars. It's sort of like, you know, there you go, great tantrum. Good few people there. Right, so as we come out of that one, then we just got sector 3, no, that should have done it, shouldn't it? Yeah, I think that's what we gotta do. Yeah, and or bronze. Obviously then you want to get to the point of higher than that. And now I can go back to the cafe and get another one. And another one. Not really, because I was talking too much over it, to be honest, but a little bit more. But it's also one of those things, like, that repetition can help get it into my brain and can help find things down. But I do think that system of breaking it down by sectors, where you can practice sectors by sectors, is amazingly valuable when it comes to not only some of the tracks or being able to improve what's happening through certain corner sequences, or, you know, when you know you're having a big issue with one particular corner, being able to use that is just such a good tool. And none of the other sims do that way. They don't have like a breakdown of smaller sectors where you can just go, right, I just want to set from, say, this point to that point and run it again and again and again as a time attack, so that you can shave the time down off of it and get so familiar with a part of it. So there we go, European Championship. What have we got here? So, finished in top 3, boom, boom, start, European Championship. Oh, good. Next time you take European Championship, your aim is to finish in top 3 overall. Good luck out there. BMW, Aston Martin, Porsche, Renault, Alfa Romeo, there's Peugeot and Mercedes-Benz, Audi, of course, and the Ferraris, and the Lamborghinis. Home of a lot of cars, Europe. We've got so many car manufacturers that are out there in Europe. Some incredible cars that are being produced. Right, let's take a look. Update. So this is this one. Road car, national A license. MG's is be A600. My car currently, this 8C, which I haven't driven yet, is a bit under. What'll happen if I go into the sports soft tyres? So I'm a little bit under. We're gonna try it. That's a 557. I can purchase tyres anyway, but that's still not going to be really good enough to set it alight. So that's still 87, so still a bit shy. So what we'll do is I just want to get into this 8C competizione and take it for a drive, because, you know, the 8C competizione is such a rare car. I don't think I've actually seen one in real life on the streets, really, the 8C, and I would love to, because it just looks gorgeous. Right, tuning shop. So let's get a bit of weight reduction. Let's make sure that I was right or wrong, because you got stage 1, stage 2. I can't just immediately bong on stage 2, can I? No, I do need to do stage 1 first. I was right in what I said earlier. Just wanted to confirm that. So that's going to take me up to like the 600 that is kind of needed to be in the right sort of competition level. I'm just going to add that in there just for a tiny bit over. Just make it a little bit easier. And we'll leave it at that. As I want to spend a minimum amount really on the stuff to do with building up through here. Although you can make the argument that depending on the amount of money would help you win overall, which gives you a much higher grand prize money, which, you know, would help you more overall, but hey, I'm sort of like, I can go back and do that a bit later with just adding tiny bits onto the car just to balance my performance out versus the AI. But I'd rather have a little bit of a fun challenge to live up to. So, Dragon Tail, rolling start, just head down a little, heads up, and away we go. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, so pretty. Oi, Jack. You see what that car was up to? That was awful. AI, behave. And I overshot that badly. Very badly. Right, I'm gonna start retry. We're gonna retry that one because I've just messed that up horribly from the start. My apologies. I should not do this bad example for people. But this alpha feels lovely. Can't wait until I get my newer DD drive as well with this, because obviously I've got the CSL. Oh, that was my fault that time. Come on, Jack. Was it Jaguar or was BMW? I'm not sure. And I'm not concentrating again. Right, brain, work, think, concentrate, breathe. I am speed. Going down the track. It's the asphalt. Smell the fumes of the tyres and the rubber as it burns on the track. Go down the track. Don't be distracted by the scenery. No, 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 no. We are speed. All that business. Right, okay, let's do this properly. This time. Right, okay, ready. Easy pass on the first one. Easy pass past the GT. BMW Z8. Down the outside of him. Didn't crash into him this time. It's this bit down here that I gotta be wary of. Brake in nice early. They're taking a super wide line compared to what I did on the thing there. I think that, you know, middle line that I had taken before was a better line than theirs. Try not to smack into the back of that Vantage. Beautiful car that it is. Oh, and there's the Countach. You know I had a poster of one of those as a kid. Had to have a poster of the Lamborghini Countach. It just, you know, it's a necessity, really. I like the sound of this car. Such a pretty car and makes such a pretty noise. He's really well behaved actually as a car, I think, this one. Nicely balanced, he says. But yeah, no, it will be good to replace my wheelbase. So I'm replacing my Fanatec wheelbase with from the CSL DD to the GT DD Pro, so that we have that PS5 compatibility. So at the moment, obviously, I don't have that compatibility. I've only got the PC compatible and Xbox compatible with, you know, with the steering wheels. Whereas I need, obviously, PlayStation compatibility to play Gran Turismo 7. Remembered that this time. Could have stayed up in fourth. Need to go down to third. Oh no, 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 no. It's all contradictorily wrong. Not too wrong though. We can still make it. We can still make it into second. Can't we? Yes, we can. I don't think we're gonna get first though, but second, I'll take second if I can make it. Yeah, I'm not making first in any way. But that's my own fault. I messed up. Yeah, I messed up. Sorry, I need a drink quickly. So, yeah, I messed up. I should have had that one in the bag, but I just went messed up on the corner there and just that was that done. But hey, next one, it's we're looking for third overall, so second place on the first race is good. Right. What we got next? Next race. Race 2. Monza. Okay. 3 laps of Monza. Interesting track, Monza. Have I done this in GT7 yet? I think I have done Monza in GT7. No. Have I? I don't know. I don't think I have yet. Or, oh, no, I must have done. I'm sure I've done Monza in GT7 already. Maybe. Oh, no, I haven't. So I would have remembered that. Wow, that was awesome. That was cool. So no, I haven't driven Monster in GT7 before because that was an awesome start. That was so cool. I would have remembered the jets going over if I had known about that. So I didn't know about that. So clearly, I have not done. Right, that's just. I'm going to set myself there because that was awesome. I want to do that again. Watch out for these jets coming over the top. Boom! How cool is that? Must remember, in a street car, not a GT3. Wow. This is the challenging part. Down to the parabolica, there's the Countach again. 3 wide around the parabolica. And down the main straight. Why is it called parabolica? Because there's a parabolic curve. Oh! I need to find a braking point with this car from that straight. So clearly it's further back than I thought. Fourth. Oh, come on. Bit of a side swipe there. We need at least third, because I need to keep third overall. Come on, get off the grass. It's a race car, not a lawnmower. Third place. So still overshot it a little. And I was being so careful as well. So, some work needed for that corner with this car. And the next one as well. Need to find where the brake point is better with that. 300, 200 block. Better, but still not really what you'd call track limits on that one. Off a little bit, held it though. Back end wanted to come out. This is a very well behaved car actually. Very well behaved. So we should be able to hopefully make second. Will we make first? I don't think so. No, we won't meet first. It's down the wire, but not quite. Oh. Oh. So, yeah. Close, but not quite. Under a second. Got really down to the wire there. Half a second in it. Not bad, not bad. So, first overall, okay. That's good. We can keep a second place or higher for the third round. That would be good. Next race. Race 3. Nuremberg. So we're on the GT layout. GP layout even. Okay. An indication of what the weather's like, because it looks rather overcast now. Rolling start. Not telling us what the weather, I mean, it's looking overcast. We'll just try it with the sports tyres. Hopefully, no, I saw, yeah, foggy. I don't think it looked like rain there. Audi GT Quattro. Bet the guy in that BMW is not happy. He's getting wet. What we got there? Chimera. Porsche Chimera. Lovely. All right. One thing about Gran Turismo, of course, is a lot more forgiving than some other sims. If I had just done what I had just done back, he says, and totally messed up. Dreadful. So, I've got a lot to make up here. Talk about messing up. I could, of course, hit the replay button, but that's kind of cheating a bit. get past all these hot hatches. Oh, and advantage sounds nice as well. Must remember not the GT3 car and it's in the rain. Braking point is not as late as that. Nowhere near as deep. Don't have the same grip. Must brake earlier for things. Be a little bit more gentle. Back past the Lamborghini. Oh, that looks gorgeous. Oh. Doing dreadful at that one, aren't I? Really am not getting the right braking point. Needs to be earlier than that. No sign of second place person here. Okay. Again, remember in the rain I saw the next guy. There's the next two. I don't know if I can catch them or not. Don't think I can, not in this rain. Putting the best sector there, but we know that I'm doing dreadful on this bit. That's better. Less drama that time, but still not enough to get me into that second place. That may have cost me on the final results. Third place on this last race may have cost me in the final results here. Let's see what happens. So, yeah, 10, 10, 8, yeah, 8, 8, 12, 12, 12, yeah, it did, it cost me. Yeah, third overall. I could have been in much better if I hadn't messed up there. Ooh, dodge. Okay, select a thing. Which card should we go for? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Middle, left, right, middle, left, right. I know, I think I'm going to go left. Oh, bingo, dodge. Nice. Saying that, do I have already a Dodge Challenger? I don't know if I already had a Dodge Challenger. Or am I thinking of the Camaro SS? I might have the Camaro SS already, not have the Challenger. The Corvette would have been nice as well. I like some of the classics, but Dodge Challenger, nice. Let's go see if, cause I can't remember if it was the, no, it can't be. I'm sure it's the, yeah. Oh, that's a bit of American muscle there. But Dodge Challenger, look at that. That's a piece of work, isn't it? That is beautiful. Anyhow, it's a shame that I messed other bits up there, but got Challenger for the garage there. It'll be a lovely car to drive around. Wait till I have the steering wheel. Should be fun. Boom, 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 boom. So, let's go have a double check on that. I'm sure I only have the Challenger. So if I have a look. Yes, I have a Camaros, and the Mustangs, and, there we go, Challenger, which we just got there, Mark 1 Mustang, so yeah, it was different that I had. So Challenger, welcome edition. So that's a nice looking car, that is. As is the other car that I was thinking of, which is the Camaro. This is at 28. And then we had the Bumblebee here, of course, the Camaro SS. But we also have that Mustang Boss 42969. That is just gorgeous as well. As a piece of automotive history, Mustang like that is just, oh wow, amazing. Okay, so I'm just going to go see what we do with the cafe, and I think we're going to leave off there. So, finish third. Colorado Springs has been made available. More and more things are opening up. Next collection, Ford. Already got some Fords. But they're going to go, okay. Focus RS. Oh, and Ford GT06, that would be great. And an F-150 SVT Raptor. Yeah, so that'll be your pickup. So, there we go. Right. Very common myth. People always go on about Ford inventing the production line. That's not entirely true. Because Ford did not invent the manufacturing line. They were the first to do a moving manufacturing line, a rolling manufacturing line. There were other manufacturing lines that were set up well before that, because you had, obviously, the Industrial Revolution happened a lot in Europe and in England as well. So Ford Cars was not, in fact, the first manufacturing line, but it was the first moving manufacturing line, I think. But there was another manufacturing line which was a stationary one. So it would be different in how you rotate things around. Yeah? So you get the idea with the Ford, it was like, right, the car's there, it's moving down a track and people are adding different things on that way. Whereas other manufacturing lines before that, they were more statutory. You'd have different people moving that. The other, it wasn't like an automated track line in the same way, but you did have some other types of manufacturing lines. Right, just a little aside there. Okay, hopefully people have enjoyed that. I've had fun. I've made some progress. I've got a lot more cars. See, my garage is getting more full. As you can see, we'll go through that. The garage is definitely getting a lot more full, and a lot more of the circuits are starting to open up to us. I just need to do more and more and more, build up that money, to get more of the other race cars, and then we'll start maybe joining in some of the online stuff as well. Right. Take care. Thanks for anybody that joined. I hope to do a few more of these just because, you know, the PS5 is so easy to stream from, so I may do more of this again in the future. Some point I may get back to doing some of the other stuff with cameras and whatever else, but for now, this is kind of like where I feel reasonably comfortable doing. I hope you don't mind that. If you do, then, well, hey, what can I say? We have to take enjoyment from these, and, well, if you enjoyed these, do please give a thumbs up. It makes a difference on algorithms and such, I guess, which doesn't really matter. If you like what you're doing, you know, you're not subscribed, go take a look at my other videos, whatever, and make a decision whether you want to subscribe or not. It's up to you. I can be a little bit sporadic in when I stream, so no pressure. As you please. But yeah, thanks for everybody who dropped by, and see you again another time for a little bit more Gran Turismo 7, probably. Hopefully back with the GT Pro wheelbase on my next one. So, obviously I've been using a controller for this one. And I do have another one where I use the Logitech GT29 steering wheel. G29, GT, I've been used to saying GT all night, as well. And you can see my videos there in the past with that, and my opinions are about using, driving wheels, which I encourage people to definitely go along with that. Thanks for the thanks, by the way. Yeah, no, definitely encourage people to look into wheels and stuff like that. And PSVR, just having the whole of GT7 available in VR, is such a good move. I think it's a game changer for Gran Turismo. It makes it playable. It's so playable, so easy access, an easygoing game. That's a good way into sim racing. So yeah, take care. Good night.